Morning. It is Tuesday, February 5th. We just had the new moon in Aquarius yesterday, and the moon will be leaving Aquarius and moving into Pisces later on today, joining Neptune at either 14 or 15 degrees and joining Chiron at 29 degrees. Okay, so that's a lot of sensitive, compassionate energy. It's dreams, it's vision. You might have a lot of you might be having dreams, or you might be having like daydreams, or you might be having visions. Okay, so basically with all these planets in Pisces, there's a lot of magic going on in the dream state, or dream state is being brought into your reality, you know, daydreaming. Sometimes the daydreaming can cross over into confusion. You got to be careful with 3 planets in Pisces. Okay, but it's definitely connection, collective. It's compassionate. It's being extra sensitive. Okay, numbers for today are 5 and 19. So there's change. There's assertion of boundaries and confidence. It's 5 is also gifts and surprises, and we have the universal month as 14, which is also about happiness, surprises, and social media. So there can be a gift today. We've got 2 5s, that increases a chance, and then we have 19, which is beginnings and endings. It's also completion of a cycle, holding space for the new, and moving forward with a new beginning, okay? And it pertains to boundaries and health-esteem, changes that need to be made. All right, guys, I already dealt the cards, but, you know, about a minute and a half into the video, I get a phone call, which shuts you guys off. And nope, I'm not doing 2 parts. Okay, so let me begin again, Finnegan. So the first card that we had popped out was the Ace of Cups. This is love or renewed love. It's new beginnings. It's real love. It's true love. It's finding a means of freedom through the confines of love, okay? And then the very next card that I saw was the 2 of Cups. So, I mean, beautiful. You guys are the fated pair. You guys belong together. You definitely go together. This is destiny. This is fate. And when you guys are together, you support each other. And you guys have your own separate, independent identities that gives you a freedom through this commitment. Okay, so you're finding the freedom through merging with this person, and you guys are beginning a new phase in which you're beginning to work together. Okay, this is a solid commitment. This is a solid recognition that you are my person. We belong together. Let's work on the future together. So basically, you guys are working on your future. You're making plans. You're teaming up and getting things done. And actually, you guys are going to see that in the news basically all month. February is the number 2 month. It's also the number 14 universal month. So 2 is about harmony. It's about teamwork. It's about intimate one-on-one communication. It's working together. It's union. It's being at peace. So what I've seen too is there's a lot of couples in everything. I mean, I watched Jeopardy last night and it was like couples Jeopardy. Okay, so what I'm seeing is males and females, or male energy and female energy teaming up to work on something together, whether it's around the house, or some kind of huge humanitarian project, or if it's at work. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's time to team up, and people are expressing themselves and being able to experience a newfound freedom while they're merging. Okay, Page of Wands. This is about impulsivity. Okay, this is excitement, an exciting message. So this could be communication, exciting communication coming at you. Or this could be you guys are telling each other, hey, I'm having a lot of energy. This is let's do something. Yeah, this is definitely, you guys are beginning to work together, and because right now you're having some energy and you're wanting to like jump the gun. So you guys could be making all kinds of plans but not working out the details at the moment, which is fine. You know, it's good to have some kind of goals. You can clarify the goals later as you tend to them one by one. Can you say bucket list, guys? This could be you guys talking about making a bucket list. I want to do this. I want to do this. Let's do this. I want to do this with you. Let's do this together. You know, trying new things that you haven't done before. Creating new experiences and new memories that are completely new. There's no previous judgments against these things because you've never done these things. You've never acted this way. You've never been in this type of situation. Okay. Clean slate, guys, starting fresh and writing our own story. This is a lot of excitement, okay? Excitement for, I can't wait to live my life with you. Okay, so some of you guys, you could have been getting married, and this could be marriage at this time. Moving forward with marriage, new beginnings. I can't wait to start my life with you. I love you so much. It could also be that some of you guys could be getting married prematurely, jumping the gun before you work out some of the fine print details. Okay, so think about what you're doing first. Yeah, it's okay to go ahead and make plans, but don't progress with them until you have some steps in place that tell you which direction you need to go, okay? Because there's no direction. It's like you guys are brainstorming all your ideas and dumping them in a bowl, okay? So basically you're going to reach into that bowl and grab one item and roll with it. Grab one item, add some details. Okay, this is our goal. We need to blank. What do we need to get to that? Well, first we need to have the supplies. Okay, now that we have the supplies, then we need to make the time. Okay, do we need any additional help? Then we need to create, then we need to ask someone for help. Okay, if we need help, do we need to pay them in a particular way? How do we need to pay them? Are we having a party? Are we paying them cash? Are we trading them with something? You know, so I know it's good to get excited about your new life together. Definitely work on goals together, team up. But don't move on anything until you have clear, detailed direction. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Wands. So there's some burdens that's been being put down. Maybe somebody didn't fully open their heart to you before, but now they're suddenly wanting to work with you. And hey, who can't work with that, right? That's beautiful. They are actively working on shedding their current ego, which has been unhealthy. And they're excited, looking forward to the future. Looking forward, new moon in Aquarius. Thinking about the future and coming up with plans. How can we improve life? How can... and also, too, you know, improving life for friends, because Aquarius is ever the humanitarian, always thinking about other people. So this is a wonderful time for cooperation and getting things done, getting help from somebody when you need it. And at this time, it's okay to ask for help. I know a lot of people don't want to ask for help, but, you know, if you're working together, you got to have open communication. You can't keep secrets. You can't not say that you're worried about something. You can't not speak up about an injustice. You can't not speak up about something that could possibly go wrong. Okay, calls it as you sees it. Always tell the truth. Okay, so somebody's putting the burdens down. They're going through this cycle where they've been chained. Oh, and it's a karmic lesson. Okay, they've chained themselves for so long to a particular action. Let me see if there's any, let's see. Yeah, okay. They chained themselves to a particular thought, a repetitive thought that bordered on obsession. Why do I say that? Because they had to walk away from something. The Eight of Cups, sacrifice, or having to walk away from something, okay? So, This basically amounts to walking away from something in the love relationship, or it refers to walking away in regards to something connected with love. Okay, eighth house, the death of, ability to deal with life, cutting off the resources. So somebody here, it's been a karmic lesson to have to walk away from some type of behavior. Now they're working on the inner conflict, you know, getting to healthy self-esteem. They had to walk away from any of their fears, any of the things that's confined them in the past. Also could have been somebody here that was offered a job, possibly overseas, and they decided not to go, or they decided to go. They were given the freedom by their partner and they were excited about it, and they don't know how it's going to work out, but they're just going. They went with that goal because this person, this overseas job was their dream job. That was like their goal, their big dream forever, all their life. Okay, so it's like the partners, they may have previously not wanted to go. They may have selfishly wanted you to stay because of codependency, and they fed off of your energy. But as they're rolling through, learning where they need to be self-reliant, they realize that if you guys are really truly going to be together, you had to let them go. You had to let them be free and chase their dreams. And then what happened is you got excited, okay? Well, you know, if you've got this job overseas and you're coming there, then, you know, I'm going to pack everything up here and close it out in the next 6 months, and I'll move up there too. You know, not attending to the details, but making a goal clear. So, yeah, for some of you guys, this may have been the dream job, but you may have not wanted to leave the state or leave your home or move. And for others, you've accepted it, and your partner is working with you, and you guys eventually aim to get back together. You guys are working together, okay? So whether or not you're in another state or a foreign country, you guys are making plans to reunite at some point in time. Yeah. Okay, see that? That's eclipse. So the last full moon, it was full moon in Leo, total lunar eclipse. So there could have been recognition, and you were offered a job overseas, possibly because you're an authority or some kind of promotion or whatever, and you either took it or you walked away from it. Now I'm going to tell you now, some of you guys did walk away from it because you felt chained to your home, chained to your family, chained to your circumstances. And I just have to tell you, that's going to let the burden remain. If you don't follow your dreams, you're feeding somebody else that energy. Okay, I would think twice about giving somebody energy, because at this point it's possibly enabling them. Okay, they're not being self-reliant, they're feeding off of you and draining your energy, so you cannot what do you call it, so you cannot move towards your dreams. They're putting guilt on you. It's almost like at one point they wanted to guilt you, but another is, I need you here. Okay, so some of you guys may have had to make a choice. Either go after the job of your dreams and possibly lose your loved one. But in this particular reading, you were offered a job. You did have to make a choice. You worked it out with your partner. You made the choice to follow your dreams, and your partner, being your real love and being your fated partner, loved you no matter what you did, agreed to work with you, and now you guys are making plans to move to wherever this job is. Okay, now, some of you guys may have sabotaged yourself and said, okay, I won't go. I know you need me here. What's going to happen is you guys are going to remain in this perpetual cycle until you take that energy that you are wasting on somebody else. And yes, I said wasting. You're either giving them too much time, you're giving them too much money, or you're giving them too much information, or you're giving them too much love when it isn't coming back. Okay, and that's for you guys who are having issues. For the ones that are working together, we have the working together in the relationship card. Okay, so through your love and through your willingness to work together with this person, and this person saying, hey, you're my person, you know, let's make some plans, let's look towards the future. So you guys are definitely creating some goals, you guys are creating a budget, you are balancing each other out. It looks like one person here is really truly stepping up and taking care of the finances, because we got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So this is working together within the relationship. Okay, your partner may have had to give you a little bit of financial support at the moment while you are pursuing your dreams and trying to build your empire and build your future. Okay, they support you in that because they want to build a future with you. So they need to help you build your future as much as you need to help them build your future, because you guys are working together and you realize that it takes two in a relationship to supply the energy. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, a message about money. Honey, you know, if you need me, I'm willing to help. This could also be about the job offer. Knight of Pentacles is also slowly but surely. Okay, so this is a reliable source of income or a reliable source of help. Job offer, job prospect. And this could come because of your honey, because they love you, because they support you in what you do, and they want you to be successful. Okay, that's what successful couples do. You know, you go, baby, you're my shining star. Basically, is, you know, you sit back and you admire each other for what each other does. You guys both work hard. Although one person looks like they do more physical work than the other. King of Pentacles, this looks like the male in the relationship or the male aspect of yourself. This is decisive action, doing something. It's a financial advisor. This could also be a financial investor. Okay, so there's lots of talks about investing in the future of your relationship. How is this going to work together? This is, we can do it, baby. You know, this is also clear support. I'm here. I will back you when you need backing. This could also be you guys asking somebody for help, or somebody asking you guys for help, or this could be somebody helping you guys. Okay, with the 2 5s today, this could be a financial gift. This could be somebody showing up and saying, hey, you know, I got this for you. I couldn't use it, so I thought I'd give it to you guys. You know, here you go, Merry Christmas. Something of value, financial value. Let's see, what do we got? 519. This could be something simple as, oh, I don't know, maybe somebody, a boss or somebody that you work with gives you, I don't know, a new $300 screw gun. Something like that, you know, something of financial value, something that's worth something. Everything's worth something. I'm sorry, that sounds stupid, doesn't it? Something that has financial value that can be used towards work. Now, we also have the Sun. So there's a lot of focus on career. It looks like both of you guys are working. Okay, so one person is steady Betty and the other one is working towards being steady Betty with this job offer. The Sun is about energy. It's vitality, it's decisions, it's creative growth. It's a time heralding happiness. Okay, and like I said, the numbers today were 5 and 19. So where's my 5? Okay, then we got a 6. I got no 5s here. The surprises, the gifts. But I do have 19, the sun, beginnings and endings, completion of a cycle, holding space for the new and moving forward, growing, creating. So you guys are building a future together. Okay, all I'm picking for you guys today. It's all the love you get from me. Okay. Oh gosh, look at that. All right, judgment. A wake-up call. Okay, so recently somebody could have gotten a little bit of enlightenment either through a confrontation or a confrontation of themselves and how they sabotage themselves. Okay, they want love so badly, but they drain this energy dry. They are beholden to the suck you bitch energy. Okay, and they're realizing that that they hold their partner back. They don't intentionally do it. It's an intentional expression of energy, but they also, as they realize that they had inner conflicts, they identify the emotions behind it, they work on those triggers not to get worked up to that point, okay, and then they're recognizing the effect that it has on you, okay, and they're holding that back. They're choosing to preemptively strike everything. No more power trips. No more taking your energy. No more projection. This is clearing the slate for a healthy self-esteem and a healthy ego. Something that they've never, ever had before. And why do they have it? Because they have you, love. This is real love, okay? Love transforms. That's exactly what's happening here. Your love is transforming them. And it's karma. This is exactly what's supposed to happen. Okay, so beautiful. So on top of the sun, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is also a message about money. So this is about practicality, being practical. This is like Taurus energy. Getting things done, getting organized, planning for the future in a practical way, creating the future. And this is almost, this feels like traditional. It's like you guys are finally coming into union, preparing yourselves for married life. So you guys are testing it out by getting on the same page, creating the goals and working towards it and nurturing it, growing things. Okay, this is the end of depression. Beautiful. So we've got burdens that are coming down left and right. Okay, the dang it, the card of ruin, which is like depression. This is probably one of the saddest cards of all, and combined with the King of Hearts, it can mean addiction or obsession. Okay, sorry about that. I had to put it on pause for a minute. Okay, so we've got 2 10s. Guys, this is also the 19. Actuality, we have 3 10s. We have 10, 10, 10, and 20. Okay, so 10, 10, 10 is completion of a cycle, holding space for the new, creating the new, taking the first step in towards the direction you're supposed to go. So there's a lot of energy and there's a lot of focus on putting down the sadness that we felt, in putting down the way that we've looked at things and have been so stressed out. Okay, feeling like you want to die, feeling like it's the end of the world, feeling like, poor me, why is this happening to me? There's a lot of attention to the ways you think and to the ways that you express your energy, either in thinking and how this affects your acting, how you're expressing your energy through acting, okay? And the way that it sabotages you. What does it sabotage you from? It keeps you from this. True happiness and comfort and love, okay? But, you know, you guys are working on it. They're working on it. How you can tell they're working on it is you guys aren't going through the same repetitive Groundhog Day bullshit, okay? The same thing kept coming up over and over and over and over again, not only for you to assert your boundaries and to have courage and confidence in yourself, but it was also to teach them how to express themselves in healthier ways. If they really wanted love, they had to open their heart. They had to stand up and have the courage and realize that they have what it takes to be happy, and that they have what it takes to make you happy, and that they could be happy with you together. Okay, those of you who aren't in a relationship, this is you having to stand up and assert your boundaries and have confidence in yourself that you are all that you need. We are all whole. We do not need anyone else. When there is a love relationship, it's because you want somebody. When you need somebody, that means you have issues, you have some lessons to learn, and you need help. Okay, when somebody completes you, or you don't feel right without somebody, that means you have issues that need to be worked on. Okay, and that you need to focus and work on standing up for yourself. You need to work on having courage. You need to work on having being brave. Okay, and you need to do it within the confines of this relationship, because if this really is your true love and the person that you want, you need to focus on the ways that you can work together. Okay, and focus on the ways that you take care of yourselves and not enabling each other or allowing the other person to enable you also. Okay, sometimes people will do what you want because they love you. You know, they are loved. They're coming from a place of compassion, and you bat at them and you bat at them over and over again, but yet this person is still here for you. They're willing to work it out with you because they can see past this and this. Okay, 10, 10, 10. This ends. The ego is being healed. Okay, we are now rolling into a cycle with healthy self-esteem. I couldn't think of anything more beautiful. And this was all meant to be. This is your karma. You are with the love of your life. All right, guys, so I'm going to pull one card from the Of Heaven Ascending on Earth deck. I love this deck. Oh, beautiful card. Hey, another 10. Beautiful. It's Hano Hano, transmuting shame. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 10s today. Okay, so there's a completion of a cycle. To me, that's cementing in completion of the cycle. Next step, in the next couple of days, we're going to start seeing the energy come out of new beginnings. Okay, manifestation portal opening, because 11 is after 10. Okay, this also, to me, like in a relationship, this is one person. One person's already rolled forward into the new beginning, and the other person is opening up and creating the space for that new beginning. So they're catching up with you. And then when it moves to 11, 11, that's like both of you guys coming together in a new phase. Okay, so transmuting shame, Hano Hano. My intention is to have compassion for myself and my choices and my challenges, and to replace my shame with love, honor, and tenderness. Okay, I just said that about recognizing. That's what this is. Okay, putting the energy towards loving yourself, putting the energy towards transmuting and replacing shame with love, honor, and tenderness. Okay, focus to the way that we screw ourselves. Part of the karmic lesson. Okay, shame is one of the many ways to experience yourself as not good enough. Okay, that was the guilt also that I was talking about previously. You are evolving, growing, and learning to do your best. At your core, you are a glorious being worthy of honor and love. Nothing that's been done to you and nothing that's been done is served by feeling shame. What serves is to honor yourself by being tolerant and compassionate as you gain wisdom from your experiences and learn to do better. Didn't I just say that about another chance to do this again the right way? All right, well, we'll top that one off. All right, guys, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.